I just hate OBS and its settings. Just kidding. Oh, that's a nice random. Hello everyone, guys. Today we have a game between two teams. Not easy guys. Dima, Harry, Class and Пулеметчик versus Team Ghoul. Evil Ghoul. Igor, Bara and Nikolai. So yeah, kinda interesting casino randomization with 3 barbarian packs. Wanna see it. Need some time, guys, to send some links, so I'll switch to giving comments after I'm done, or when I see that they're close to start the fight. Here that I have some sound issues once again. Should be better right now.
Стреляй по цели.
I hear that bowman, so someone, seems like Dima, lost a bowman. Some kind of opposition in game is expected. One barbarian, like a scouting barbarian here, have a fight against one lancer. And he's quite well a good fighter for a lancer, you know, surviving for that long. But yeah, no horses and 3 barbarian packs. Guys decided just to avoid any dynamic fights. And they prefer to some position gameplay. Okay. Harry is in a hurry. A little. Nah, just kidding. That is going to be for a long time.
Стреляй по цели. Давай.
Well,
Стреляй по цели.
you know, it's just really interesting, and I'm curious because they have 6 squads, like all of them. They all have by 6 packs, and only one of them are ranged. And the only thing they are actually doing is trying to shoot out this one exactly pack. And for now, Team Dima is ahead by 1 extra bowman. But they, okay, now they are equal, and they lost one. Some of them lost one. What was that? Lancer, yeah, Lancer, by Harry. On the other hand, I agree that it's difficult to find some target for barbarians, except barbarians. Best scenario, in your best scenario, you want to catch Lancers with Barbarians, but as you can see, left team, so to say, they just they have hidden all of their Lancers behind, so no way to catch them. And the same picture is actually for their opponents. Oh, that was a lucky shot. That was a lucky shot indeed.
Стреляй по цели.
And still no other movements. But okay, I won't judge their playstyle and their possibility. What the?
Цели.
What's wrong with these with bows? I mean,
Стреляй по цели.
savage guys.
Стреляй по цели. Стреляй.
Some extra burning damage.
Клим Саныч, добрый день.
Добрый день, всем привет.
Давай их. Стреляй по цели. Стреляй. Давай их. Стреляй. Стреляй.
Okay, we have a fight here. So Dima caught Lance pack actually and decided to kill it. The problem is that his barbarian pack now can be out of position. But it's not exactly like that, but well, Harry somehow just allowed Ghoul to kill Dima's barbarians from behind, so that might be an issue, but overall seems fine. Though Igor has a lot of idle barbarians right now, so they should do something. So they just lost quite a lot of time wandering around without any direct purpose. Which actually stands that they might be in trouble right now. It's quite an equal situation on top, with a slight advantage of Harry with those 4 barbarians. Dima is going to win the bottom, and only in the middle Igor is trying to drive them back. Well, he might succeed in it, because if, for example, Dima will continue charging like that, it might lead to some issues and some troubles. But Igor is making some mistakes as well. He shouldn't divide them into 2 parts. You know, apes together strong. Apes strong together. And that's literally Barbarians gameplay. They shouldn't divide. I mean, if they lose their critical mass, they are just weaker by far compared to when they are united. So yeah, today I'm lazy ass once again, so guys, we'll watch on Google spreadsheet. You know, you're not supposed to be here. Class. But yeah, I'll make a bet right now. So you can bet on yourself, but not on your opponents. The bet is open, guys. So he benched Lizzie, Sharpland, and Plankton. We'll continue our observation. No new horizon. No frozen waters. You know, Dim is even more of a laziness than me, because he's lazy to copy-paste it from the map list or write in Latin. I mean, like in English, and then the English names. The War of Justice. You don't. So, this is going to be the fourth game of the restarted tournament. Which games did we actually have? A New Dawn, Toxic Waters, New Horizon. So no Horizon, no New Dawn. Maybe Toxic Waters can be repeat. And before that, a New Dawn with Toxic Waters and Dry Heart. So yeah, I just want to see some new maps. No Dry Heart. Desert Mine, Rustic Measures, Eat Day Erosion, Toxic Waters, or for Gold. I suppose that Ghoul doesn't like long maps, so probably he will also ban War for Gold, but I'm not sure because I know before the tournament he had some preparations with town hall strategies and war for gold is quite friendly for town hall strategies because your iron is much worse. Two locations has only one iron mine. Two has two, and two is not that many. So at least we'll see one new map here today, which is good, I think. I want a desert mine, but I'm sure that the guys will ban it. Oh, so they need a team chat to make some discussions. So he said an Atari map. But those ideas from 2011. Interesting. It's interesting, man, but it's not that interesting as Magic Arena. Arena, you know. Yes, yes. Yeah, no desert mine, unfortunately. Idea, erosion, war for gold. Somehow I predict erosion here, but you know. I'm likely to be wrong here. No, like 66%. Okay, it's decreased to 50%. Day or erosion? Они думают. They are thinking. E-Day. So that is going to be E-Day. Okay. Seems like I'll speak English till the end of the tournament on my streams. Because end of sentence. Yeah, because Classic is always ready to stream in Russian. Guys, what German dishes do you know? Except sausages. Bavarian sausages. There are some for sure, but I just don't know them. Only jokes. Well, Schnitzel is probably German, no? At least it sounds German. It's not. Okay. It's like salad, Olivier salad is not actually French salad. It's only Russians probably and some Russian-speaking community who call it Olivier. But all the other nations know it as Russian salad. Yeah, this map is going to be played. I just wanna know. So, what is it? Is it a potato? Seems so. Looks like some potatoes with chicken meat and cream sauce. Oh, that's like pasta. I don't get it. I don't understand what's this. Good map for camp. It's so-so. It's like pasta. Oh, okay. So it's German pasta, but without tomatoes, but some cream sauce. You know, it sounds really tasty. I cannot call it like a food, actually. It's like more... Well... Okay, that may be a main dish, okay. You know, it's like... in Russian we call them vareniki, and pirogi is like some bakery stuff. Schnitzel is better. Okay. You know, there are many really funny cases if we compare Russian and Polish language. For example, sklep means shop, and the Russian sklep is like a tomb, a grave. And you know, Polish people go to sklep probably every day. Like a crypt. Okay, crypt. Crypt is probably more suitable, but tomb is also okay. I don't understand, Gross. I don't understand. Because those won't be only builders. That's serfs at least as well. And maybe in this case some stonemasons too. So teams are ready. Ready, steady, go. What are they waiting for? Good luck, have fun. Class, please off the stream. Good evening, Matt. So, this is the map when I can say something about randomization. So, no randomization here, almost no here. Difficult task. So, Harry went slightly to the left, which is probably even more suitable because you want to get this, all of these trees as fast as possible, along with those on the bottom. With trees and tempo and everything is fine. This... okay, that's an interesting one, random. To the top and to the left side at the same time. The problem might be some... well, he might have built it in here. But yep, let it be so. Very nice gameplay. What exactly do you mean? And what about those? So... almost no random. Huge randomization to the top. I hope that... okay, so... the mine isn't blocked, so everything is fine. I just wonder, is it even possible here? I just don't know. So, to the top is pretty fine for this location because in this case you have... one has a lot of trees nearby. Really fast gold, which can be used for some really interesting strategies, I must say. And those two are also close. Thank you for the follow. What speed settings are they play at? It's 1.3 and default x1 after peacetime end. So what's about Bara? Bara moved to the right, and that's not that convenient, maybe, but still okay. And Ghoul moved quite noticeably to the top and left, and the right. I don't think he can actually make from this. Fast gold, fast iron, but forest is quite away, quite far to the left. Well. Actually, I think that technically the the extra speed time during the peacetime, on 35 peacetime, well, it might be higher, like 1.6, because that's not a difficult build. On the other hand, it's not that much time required. Which means that it's just more comfortable to build on such speed. Your builders just respawn in time and you have all the power to control them properly. Which sometimes might be problematic on some higher speed settings. 3 woodcutters in a row made by Dima. I knew that he is a fan of such building. For example, he will... I think he will set one of those woodcutters in plant-only mode, which while to others will work with the default mode, and that's might be more efficient, but we'll see. Overall, this map has two completely different ways of building. You might either build with like to the one side of your town, like here. In this case, you reach your resources really fast, both iron mines, gold mines, coal. But the disadvantage of such decision is that if game lasts longer than 40 minutes, it's very likely for you that one will have to like move all of those mines to the bottom after that, because he will run out of resources in those buses of resources, like gold. First of all, gold here, because, you know, you either build 2 gold mines here and they will mine all the gold ore here in 45 minutes, or you have to go to the bottom to take one here and one here. And the same picture is true for all the locations on this map. Like literally all locations. So we'll see what players will choose here. What about gamble? So guys believe more in not easy guys. Interesting. I mean, in my opinion, just in my eyes, right team, Team Ghoul is... It looks more powerful, but something might go wrong. Team Ghoul has already won victory here. They managed to beat 3 in a bow team. So this is their second game. And not easy guys, Team Dima, they lost a game yesterday to a crew in wet pantyhose. Trash team. And well, trash team. Not exactly. And that team, I think, is one of the favorites of this tournament after all. So, and Team Demo, they were really close to win that game. Just lack of reinforcements and some bad decisions in game, probably. About making of those reinforcements. I mean, they just needed more melee units to finish that game in their favor, but they failed to do so. And with only X-bows, it wasn't possible for them to finish. Well, Harry is doing here something the same what Dima decided to do. With movement of working zone, some tiles. Which is good in terms of tempo, because you just build a lot of woodcutters and they works fine. Not like in 6720 version, because their working areas are actually moved to different sides. But just imagine, this is like his working area zone with this mountain, which is not pleasant. And the second thing, for the long ride, it's worse, because woodcutters will spend more time to walking. But it will have an effect maybe after an hour. And it's not guaranteed for this game to be longer than an hour, so who knows? Who knows? So we almost see all the wood, the sawmills are ready, except Harry. His one will be ready just now. So what are they going to do? One gold mine, really quite a fast road to the bottom to the iron mine, and to a forest here, and fishes. Yeah, that's quite an important to notice that this map has common fishes between two locations, both on top and the bottom, with 120 fishes in total, like 240 in total, which means that technically you can steal some fishes from your opponent if you build an early fisher. Yeah, that's a lot of fish. The thing is that this not even strategy but tactical move will give its benefits maybe after now. What's this? How it's even possible? I mean, that for sure was a suitable place for building, but with with some digging of a building plan, he ruined 3 tiles in a row. He just interrupted digging of the building plan in the middle of process. And everything was ruined. Well, I think that might be leveled out, but except this one. I mean, it can be done without building a road. You can just use some other building plan, for example, watchtower, like this, and it would elevate this territory, or maybe even road, some side road near. The question is that probably he planned to build an inn here, but now he will have to make it on the top. Which is not that bad, but it's like just loss of tempo because there is no infrastructure on the top at all here. So for now, for inn you always want to see a double road, and now there is none. While here one road is ready, and the second is necessary too, because you know it's going to be a lot of buildings on the bottom by Harry here. For Harry. Nah, doesn't matter. Class. Well, I wasn't really pleased with his performance yesterday, but maybe now he will improve it somehow. Quite fast, but not that fast. Okay, iron mine, but that's just not enough here. He should develop his town somehow later on, with moving either on the right, but which is not likely because Harry's town was moved to the left, so all to the bottom. Because technically this mountain is the class one, while Harry has here, here and here, but this one is too far away from the initial point of appearance. Something interesting, something interesting. Okay, so we see 3 gold mines here made by Ghoul. The third one is on the bottom, while 2 fast here. With an early storing of gold ore. Yeah, that's an interesting plan. I've seen it and I tested it myself. That might work well. It means that he's probably going to Town Hall and some wooden trades after peacetime end. Yep. And with gold ore storing, it's possible to make more than 4 metallurgists to process it. But I must say that exactly this map is not that suitable for such strategy, because you usually want to do it when you have 3 really closely located gold mines. While here you can make 2, but it's not that many gold ore here, so this mountain will be empty quite soon, maybe in half of an hour. And relying on market means that means losing of tree trunks there for militias. No militias for him this game. And well, still no even tries to catch those iron mountains. Interesting. So maybe he wants to build full town hall economy. I mean, without iron, without militias, just a lot of metallurgists, a lot of coal mines. The problem is that map is also not comfortable for such purposes because, you know, coal is divided into 3 parts of low amount, so you cannot grab a lot. He will trade wood. Yeah, that's it. He will trade tree trunks, but the thing is, it's forbidden during the peacetime by rules and by dynamic script here. You cannot do it. You cannot trade anything to gold on gold ore during peacetime because otherwise it's a break of game. Some game-breaking mechanics, unfortunately. We will have to prevent it from being. Iron. I also don't see iron here made by Igor. This is the rule. Yeah, that's a strict rule. Because, you know, teams managed that it was really game-breaking strategy to trade, like in all-in strategy, all of your food into gold ore. And you will have a bank, for example, like 270 gold by peacetime end. With that city, without inn even built, but that's just undefendable. That's why it was prohibited. And yeah, exactly this trade, I mean timbers to gold ore, is also unpleasant, but it's not a game break. That's a good rule. Well, you know, it's kinda sad, I mean, that before that, in 6.7.20, it was possible for 35 peacetime to live without any dynamic scripts in it. And now it seems like it's just not possible, because it's impossible to do anything with such strategy in game core mechanics to fix it. It's just no way. In 6.7.20 that wasn't imba because you can do the same with iron ore, but the problem, the good thing, that balancing thing, that actually Igor has no stone somehow. Okay. So the problem was that you need a really long production chain to make a good use of this iron. And while you do this production chain, you really die of hunger without any really good impact. You can probably only sell all of your wine barrels, but selling all of the other stuff is just useless. And for gold, you need a really short production chain. I mean, only gold mine, and in case if we build a market, we build all of gold mines, then we just add the coal mines and metallurgists and market just to sell everything from here, from the storehouse. And that's it. I do want to fix markets a little bit. Some trades just make a cost of gold ore slightly higher to fix the main abusable trades, but that is like under discussion. That's just a question to all the community players. What do they think about it? Just what they think. The fisher, by the way, here. Well, so okay, quite a late in made by Nikolai, so he lost one builder. Iron. So we see that 2 players from Team Ghoul are going to play Town Hall only. I think that would be better to use iron after all, but maybe they just didn't train it. Or they think that playing gold only is better. I'll leave it to them and what do they think about it. So, well, it seems like all the other players are going to play default, and Class and Harry, they have quite an early farms. Only one of them, but it's still enough. But the problem of being greedy in beta that you can be punished with... It's by far more likely for you to be punished for that farm. So you do want some militias and stuff like that. While Machine Gunner has some really huge issues with wood on his location. As it seems like this guy is too late to come here. And he's going to plant, oh my goodness. He should probably set it to fell only mode. And just cut those trees. And the same that he decided not to take this wood, and that's a mistake. Let me check this. Well, he's not the last. And what's with Igor? Maybe there's just less amount of buildings compared to... Well, it is also so. I don't know. Something seems off to me here. Probably he had, but they just were distributed to different points, so now he has resources on 4 of, even 5 of his buildings, and only now he is over. I just don't like his decision to block timber delivery on storehouse. But let it be so. Quite an interesting road, and that actually works. So, yep. "14 weapons here for Bara." What is Bara doing? Bara, 1 farm. Yeah, that's important to make an early farm on those 2 locations, these 2. Because his guy is Lithuanian. Well, he's either German or Austrian, I don't know exactly. No, LT is like as name of a clan, long time. Not even clan, it's like a team. Harry is Austrian, okay. I know that he's German speaker. It's a German speaker. I just didn't know the exactly country. Okay, Austrian. Okay. There is no Austrian flag, and yeah, no such thing here. Pings are everywhere. Warfare. How many golds? Well, let me count. So this is stronger default, at least for now. But anything can change in those numbers in next 5 minutes, and 10 minutes. Moreover, in 10 minutes, even more likely. The problem is that I don't see a lot of free wood here. Okay, I see a lot of tree trunks and timbers for Dima. But first weapon workshop is going to be built only now. And in case if you abandoned playing Town Hall like completely, you probably want to make as many militias as possible. Only 1 metallurgist here for Harry. Well, though, he seems to be fine. But the thing is that, yeah, he understands it pretty well, that he really needs to build the 3rd one as soon as possible in this case. Yeah, this is going to be a fish race. But some stones are missing. Because even with 80 initial stones on your storehouse, you still probably want to see 5 quarries after all. So what about Nikolai? He seems fine with his stone. Now that's probably because of course that he hasn't blocked any delivery to his storehouse. Which requires some extra movements of his serfs, and how that's even possible? They have so little, so few of serfs, of citizens. But it's in case of Nikolai, it seems like it actually works. Okay. Here as well. Well, okay. So market is going to be added by peacetime end, just to continue trades. Yeah, as you can see, no such options during peacetime. Yeah, the strategy is just easy to understand. You just store as many gold ore as possible, then you make by far more metallurgists than your gold mines can provide with gold ore. I mean, 8 metallurgists and only 4 gold mines. And then you just support it with timber trades. Just trade a lot of timbers with a big amount of woodcutters. I mean, 10 here made by Ghoul. And yeah, after all, the absence of possibility of start trading it during the peacetime really makes the numbers of gold ready after peacetime end like lower, noticeably lower. And that's also a good thing. What about farms? Oh, Ghoul has no farms, he's going to build them on the top. Probably he relies on his free fishers, okay. So it's 3 in total on the bottom, on the left team I mean, and 3 will be on for the right team. Well, Magic seems fine, though he needs 6 more iron weapons. What about Dima and his... Okay, Dima lacks some recruits. It's like 10. But 3 weapon workshops are ready. This is going to be placed really soon. A lot of... yeah, 3 trunks are ready to be delivered to sawmills. And there is a peacetime break, guys. Well, okay, Bara just come back in order not to raise some unnecessary questions. In my opinion, right team is stronger right now because of this big amount of gold chests ready. I just want to know how many players do have 2+2 iron economy. Because 2+2 iron can actually level out those market strategies in terms of spamming units. While one forges smithies, they're too slow to catch up to these 8 metallurgists. The second question is the potential of late game improvements. And if you consider this game to be long, I'm not sure who will be more powerful in this case. But I mean, in next 10 minutes, the advantage will be on the right side. How can you be sure that teams are not stream sniping if you don't have a stream delay? Well, we just believe and trust. No other thing. Teams could ask for an extra delay, but after some previous tournaments, we decided just to stream without delays. And players, both players and for sure streamers, are okay with that decision. No RTS game, there is no time to stream snipe. That's not true related to Knights and Merchants, actually. Because okay, if you play some game like StarCraft, okay, that's maybe true. But not exactly, because, you know, in game you also spend some time and resources to gain some information. And if you have a second monitor, that's not a problem to just sometimes look what is his opponent is going to do. And if we speak about Knights and Merchants, it's really important because you don't have any possibility of knowing what his opponent is going to do unless you stream snipe. And sometimes knowing that can just turn the game to your favor. This game is hard to snipe, army focus and city. You just don't know to snipe everything that they are doing. You need just some small points of information. So let's name it like this. If you know that your enemy is starving, then you know that time probably works for you. If you know that they are going to rush you, then you try to defend yourself as possible. And this information can provide you quite a lot. But yeah, we just rely on players' good behavior and honesty. I mean, I look at the nicknames of users, but you know, it's easy to just log out or go incognito. How long is the break? No idea. I think I will use that break too, to my favor, to my... You get caught on stream snipe, you will never enter lobby again. Well, it's not exactly that, but yeah, that's also true. You don't want to be an exile in Knights and Merchants community. Otherwise, you are Big Ben Cannabis or Alchemist, and you know that's like a poor existence. You don't want to be a Big Ben Cannabis or Alchemist. They are not stream snipers after all, but their behavior is just unacceptable, so they are exiles of some kind. One and two. That's not a stream snipe. Why do you think so? Well, I just know personally that Ghoul really likes to steal fishes whenever it's possible. And here it's more than possible. The second thing that he was the latest player who built a farm. And actually I'm not sure that he has completed the building. So in order not to die, he decided to make 3 fishers just to survive. And that's a more than logical decision here. Because it's not about you just not to die of hunger. You steal those fishes from the enemy. Because the fish is common here. Between allies and enemies. Those 3 locations and those 3. So it's 1 for left team for the top river or some water. And the same goes here too for this team and 1 for this team. Everyone is trusted. Well, at least we pretend to be like this, that it is so. It's hard to find the lobby in this game on its own. Yeah. It amuses me every time when all not Russian speakers trying to type go like raw. Kind was more popular. Well, that's like a paradox for me actually, because it is popular. I know that sometimes people can download one game like so many times, and it might be like some broken stuff. But if you visit the main website, you can see that 6.720 version was maybe even has been downloaded more than 1 million times for 10 years. And of course you don't see even maybe 100,000 players. Of course in multiplayer you don't even see 1,000 players. Because, well, players usually play it like, oh, that's my game from the childhood, that's nice to play 1 hour, or maybe 2 hours, or maybe even complete the TSK campaign, and then abandon this game just to get some nostalgia. Yeah. And a lot of people just don't think about it as a serious game. And actually for 1989, that was a serious game, for sure. But, you know, for now you see a lot of random mechanics, which probably will prevent you from, you know, evolving in this game, gaining some skill, and so on. The second thing is, actually, usually, young players are open, sorry, are open for new games. While, you know, people after 25 and even more, they really don't want to learn some new games, especially when they're that old with the 2D graphics and so on. Because they don't have that passion, they don't have time, and so on. Some nostalgia, of course, can give you some kind of a boost, but... What do you mean, but its own appeal? I just don't get it. It has atmosphere. Yeah, of course, you can feel that atmosphere because you lived in that in those times. I know that, for example, Kefirchik is 13 years old, and she's playing Knights and Merchants, which is like an exclusion, an extension, exclusion, yeah, from the rule, and not the rule itself. And that's actually because Pulemetchik is playing this game. And he just lured and dragged all of his family members to this game. Okay, guys finally finished doing whatever they were doing. So let's go. 120 bank here for Ghoul, and trades began immediately. Timbers, let's go to gold ore and vzhuch, vzhuch, vzhuch. What about the Yegor? 7. Almost the same. 8th is also almost ready. So yeah, trades, let's go. Which is going to be supported by 2 default players, default strategies, and I think that's a good balance here, because, you know, of course you can do some numerous rebels and so on, but rebels are not that great, I must say. They still can do work, but you would prefer making militia if possible. And you just let your teammates make militias while you focus on barbarians. Or warriors. Or sometimes even bandits. I mean rocks. And I'm really curious about the perspectives of grading this economy and keeping it alive for the long time. For a long period. This map is not really convenient for players to make towers here. So Pulemetchik has one tower, which is like a canonic stone protection, stone defense. That's a lot of shelters. Yep. The thing is how many woodcutters they possess to support it, all of these trades. So 7 is not that many, and 10 is more solid stuff to support its being. Some kind of a duel of scouts, which is going to be lost here. Yep. Army power. Well, as expected, some town hall units provides a lot of army power here. The amount of units is also for the right side, as I foretold. Predicted, of course. Towers. Harry, yeah, he knows something, so that's a good decision. Pulemetchik is... Yeah, those are interesting towers, because you probably think that there is no towers, but then you enter the town and face all of those. But he needs some extra citizens in his town, by the way. Not only recruits. What about their vision? They see a lot of barbarians here and there. So they should probably think about retreating or something. Okay, Nikolai lost his scout for free. Traffic improvements here would be good for him. Some really important vision here by Igor to his team. Yeah, Dima missed it. So I think he might go to the bottom to gain some information about Pulemetchik and his town. This tower feels like a copium because... but maybe it will work. But what I see for now... Well, they do have some numerosity. But they are probably on their way, and here class... What is this? Oh, Holero, sacrifice your your horse. Otherwise you oh, really? Here, you should... okay, let's just watch here. So, he lost only one X-bows and probably some nerves. Dima is out of position right now. He should move to his team. Here. Where is Pulimetchik and his army? I don't see a lot. Because he doesn't have a lot. Well, that's sad. And where is... I saw quite a good statistics from him. Probably he lost something already. Yep. Somewhere he lost 16 units. And I just completely missed that part. Well, that's... might be a problem, but here class is going sassy, you know. But no death of barbarians. Though I suppose that a lot of them are on low HP, but no possibility of continuing firing here. And also this order is unusual. Well, you either kite or get a fight. So here is the storm. Here is the charge. -1 barbarian here. Something should protect those guys. From here, pikes cannot kill them alone. They are not shooting in the right direction. Attack at... yeah, yep, they like this. So they are going to support, which is quite good. This is okay, but it all depends on their impact. Here, Dima is coming for attack. Nikolai is quite late. And I don't see one player. You know, the numerosity can make some bad joke for those guys, but a lot of barbarians are still alive here, and only one, he should save it at any cost, otherwise they are doomed. Dima is sending his X-bows in quite a weird position, I must say, but those barbarians are dead. Pikes are dead as well, but some vagabonds are going to finish those X-bows, and it's all about reinforcements, so guys are spamming as much as they can. And what about here? They can stuck in narrow passage here, so he will also lose some militias. He should divide as many this pack as possible, but probably this pike is going to delay their attack. And all in all, just save them. He's going to do that. Pikes are going to kill with some militias. Yeah, that was a throw by Ghoul. And where are his barbarians? Okay, they are here on top. Yeah, I suppose that they might live longer, especially when Pulimetchik has his defense line. So not all the directions are open for the right team to continue their attack. Let me see the graphs. Yeah, that was kinda even fight. Well, they lost a little more, but I think Ghoul and his reinforcements leveled out it. That's a bit... well, that's a good spam of barbarians here. And, you know, every living X-bow... oh no! Oh no! Some pings! Some pings! Oh no! 2 pings, 1. -1, -2, -3. And 4. That's bad. Just barbs. Yeah, barbarians are strong as fuck, but the problem is that because of that they don't have numbers. Classes continue losing X-bows as well. That, you know, guys, it's not how it's supposed to be for you. You should save them as much as possible. Otherwise, you will not cope with all of those barbarians incoming. So only 6 X-bows here, but 1 barbarian is dead. But at what cost? The cost of some X-bows and pike and militias. But here is a tower, so guys, no way. The problem is that the best weapon against barbarians is X-bows. And X-bows here by class are 1 in the wrong place, and 2 he loses too many of them, which is really bad. Dima got into a trap here, but he's probably trying to lure under the tower, but it's not going to be that easy, and Dima is making some really wrong decisions. But okay, he's trying to go from this side to kill X-bows. Yeah, killing X-bows is also huge thing, while here class is coming from the bottom, killing some shitty stuff. Well, I think they are trapped here. Wait a moment. Because of just so many numbers, the only thing they should do is just kill as many barbarians as possible. And I don't see a lot of them here. It's like 3 or 5 here and there. But they're still alive. X-bows. A lot of X-bows, but Pulmetric is trying to shoot them down. Scout. You need Govna. Yeah. But doing his decent job. Okay. And 5 more, or 6 more barbarians. So they should save themselves, I think. It was a great... some extra towers here made by Pulik. It's a great idea. Just to go back to their reinforcements and save X-bows. That's a key for them to win here. Yep. 5 more barbarians here, so Pulmetric is going to... The problem, you know, they are losing too many unnecessary sacrifices of X-bows made by left team, which makes all the stuff more difficult, just more difficult for them. Another 8 squires here, yeah, and they're continuing to play here for some reason, but actually those X-bows are still doing some stuff, while militias are alive. That's a huge economical victory here for class, but now he should save somehow 2 pikes here, but that's might be not enough. Some militias here, well, their spam is quite nice in this game. And no towers here for class. He wants just to stay here. And so he was advised to go onto towers, but the overall amount of X-bows is going to be lower and lower for class, and that might be a problem. Unless they disappear. How can you do something in town when it's happening? No, almost no way. Well, okay, so that was a good trade for Ghoul for sure. And this is out of range. But here comes Dima with quite a lot of stuff. So I see 5 barbarians here. Okay, so is it all? Yeah, class could just try to get under those towers. Some swords here, I mean shields, but where are swords? Swords as well. That's not the best decision of you, class. Nah. So what about the reinforcements? Guys are spamming. I don't see that many troops of Bara, but maybe I'm just missing something. But yeah, that wasn't that many units made by Bara, because he doesn't have enough gold, and that's like a huge loss. Or he just forgot to type recruits in his school. Okay, so this is the X-bow agent with some information provide intelligence. I'm broken, sorry guys. Sometimes I just find that I probably began speaking faster in English, but all in all, the amount of words I'm using is still quite low, so sometimes I just starting to say some nonsense. А потому что не надо быть паскудой. Nah, that's not related to this case right now. So what about development of economy? I don't see some such thing for Ghoul here. Well, he would probably glad to see a bakery coming, as he already has some corn ready. Let me see. Houses. So Nikolai doesn't have. And Ghoul. Only one here for Yegor, for Bara, for Dima. I don't like those one bakeries, you know? I really don't like them. But Klaus decided to pay his focus on swine farms, but to do that, he needs more than 3 farms. Ghoul 0. Yeah, that's what the first thing I said. So... That's an even game, it seems. That was an interesting attack, but the amount of citizen lost is not that high, but still something. 36 gold in total for the team. Three metallurgists already here for Harry, so he will recover soon. Yeah, and this tower would be of use if he had it earlier. Would have been of use if he had it earlier. Yep. Well, as we probably experience some kind of a ceasefire, I want to give some analysis to towns. That is what I meant when you play around one side. You now have only 2. I mean, he decided to build 2 iron mines here on bottom, which means that grading his economy to 2 plus 2 is not that efficient. Oh, hello there! Yep, that's not that efficient because once he's out of iron ore in this mountain, he will have only 2 mountains instead of mines instead of 3 or even 4, which means that this 2 plus 2 industry just won't work. Well, it's more about information, not really killing units. Well, this stamp was really trolling. Just some discomfort. And yeah. Well, that is not wise of him, you know? He just decided to send so many troops to catch 3 squires. And in this case, he might miss an attack in front. Well, that's an overkill, you know? Why do you want to go with so many troops here? Just to block this passage from further interruptions? But, you know, you might get in your punching in your face earlier than that. That's not wise of him. What is this? Nikolai is deciding to push solo. Probably it's better to say feed solo. Well, he managed to kill probably 2 X-bows, maybe 3? Nope. Nap. They continue chasing because this is beta. Welcome to beta, guys. -3. Well, what? -4. Yeah, in this case that was worth it. Still worth it. While here... Well, he really decided to just spend 5 pikes here to prevent those shit in future. That's up to him. Some records. Well, a lot of records here actually is missing by Dima. That's probably because he made quite a lot of units during this map and even more weapons. Yeah. Still not enough for his demand. Army graphs might be higher. Yep. Right team got some kind of a boost. Probably decided to release the Kraken out of their town hall. And what is that Kraken? Probably those. They are scary. Yeah, especially right now. Here is the defense lie by Dima, and I like this the decision of him to place it exactly here. Though this one is not worse. It's still okay. Seems like exactly the last tower won't be finished. So what they can do? What they can do? What they can do? Not a lot, it seems. So yeah, Pulemetchik here is also in this trap. His call is already almost empty, so he must go to the bottom to get all of those. Yeah, I just started to my analysis from Demon's Town, and while here class avoided this problem in the way I usually do it, Harry is going to be caught here. Oh, Holero. That's not pleasant thing here, so probably he wants to just bargain his militia to those vagabonds, which is not that bad, but pikes are going to be caught too. He didn't manage to... he well, that was great, because probably he clicked it with the S letter, which was for sure a mistake, so no X-bows here, so they are all doomed. And Harry kind of through this game, so they're going all to the bottom to continue their defense. Yeah, that was a devastating victory here for Team Ghoul. Not even mentioning that in terms of army power, they are quite ahead right now. And Vagabonds are just going to catch the more and more units. What's this for? Oh no. Guys are throwing, you know, and I don't see a lot of X-bows actually for them right now. Bara here is an X-bow provider. And Nikolai too. And I don't see where are their X-bows. No, not enough recruits here for Pulemetchik. So Dima has some. So they are definitely going to miss an attack here, but a lot of towers here will try to prevent, but they are so stupid without killing that many. So some kind of a counter attack here with X-bows. Nikolai is probably stuck, but not that bad. What the answer? The question is what to do with those 15 barbarians. And I don't have an answer to that question. I just don't have an answer. Yeah, I see 40 axes. It's just he still equipped the almost the biggest amount of units here, but yeah, trade would be of use. But he's probably now trying to save the situation somehow, though honestly I don't see any ways to do it after those fails. Once you lose your X-bows and don't replenish them, it becomes too difficult to cope with barbarians in those conditions. And I must say, guys from the left team lost quite a lot of X-bows during the game. For some reason they decided to destroy him. Interesting. Yeah, I would even say interesting. So what is the army of salvation? Where is he going? In some completely wrong direction. Whoa, that was nice. Some nice shots. But unfortunately, Barra is not from Harry's team. Yeah, seems like a GG. Well, what can I say? Barbarian Eco is still good after an hour of game time, but actually that game finally was lost because of Harry got caught. Let's be honest. But that was still a close game. So yeah, my congratulations for Blue, who betted on Team Ghoul. Yep. So this is what we have now. After 4 games, Team Ghoul has 2 victories out of 2 games.
Ура, победа, победа,
Yeah,
ура,
like this.
победа.
Ой, смешарики приехали. Ну, смешарики после турнира, давай так. Но заметано, заметано. Продолжим. Продолжим. Well, what can I say? А потому что не надо быть паскудой. No, sorry, I just lost my mind a little bit. What I wanted you to show? Yeah, about the upcoming games, maybe. Well, on Friday at 19 set, 21 MSK, our team will have a game against Motherland, the renewed Motherland, as Loka went as a replacement of Gross there. Matt believed in you. On Friday. What is going to be on Thursday, I actually don't know. I thought that Ritter actually wrote to you to confirm. Will you play any games? Well, I will
Ура,
take a part.
победа, победа, ура,
No,
победа.
class, you typed the wrong emotion. You should choose this one.
Все. Проебали. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
This one would be correct for you. But that was a good game, and actually you, especially you personally, class, you performed better than yesterday. Because yesterday it was like meh. And today is quite a good performance. I like the way you reflected the attack, the first attack. You managed to defend it, but after that, you just fixed your economy somewhere, and after all, you still had some chances, but Harry just got caught out of position. And Dima probably was too far away, but I can. We don't play it. Well, yeah. I can guess. So I don't know about the games tomorrow, but anyway, I won't be able to stream it after 6:30 p.m. as set, or 8 MSK, because I was invited to command one game of Genshin Impact tournament. Once again, I just want that experience. That was interesting for me. So yeah, can't blame Harry for this result, to be honest. Well, I just don't know all the aspects of your communication in team. And just yesterday, Dima just, you know, got a butt hurt about their loss. So I just guessed that probably everything is not that fine. But never mind. Yeah, so that's it for today. I won't today again. Well, I think that might be every time, but that is quite an experience, I think, to be in your team chat. Well, so I'll probably go offline right now. I've seen one player streaming Knights and Merchants. Well, he still is doing that. Oh. I see the first TSK mission, guys. So let's rate him. What about streaming Genshin? You mean I will do it not on my stream, but on some other stream tomorrow tournament, and as for streaming myself today, I just don't want to, and I don't want what to show you. The only content what I can show you there is some kind of duels in the abyss, but my account is not that great for it. So, yep. Here's the rate, guys. Говорит, что что-то стримить должен. Меня пригласили постримить турнир по Геншу. Я как комментатор буду на другом канале. Там человек 300-400 будет. Примерно, что такого того. Поэтому завтра в 20:30, в 2 часа меня примерно я не буду ни стримить, ни играть. Вот. Okay, guys. See you.